I can say that this design really makes sense, and the razor inside of the razor blade is squeezed in that way that it makes me feel like I'm actually shaving like with a real unsafe kind of old school razor. That is really a rigid feel, and what Henson advertised, I think that is a reality just in your hands. Hello, in today's review I would like together with you unbox this brand new Henson Shaving Razor, which I purchased recently in the Netherlands. This is the newest made in Canada variation of modern safe razor, and I will compare this to the popular razor what I use, that is Philips one blade and Philips electrical shaver of these types with 3 spherical razor blades. If you want to see me shaving with this blade, just fast forward to the next chapter, and in the meantime I will tell you the normal way I'm shaving this kind of beard on a regular basis. I don't like shaving often, and this is I would say about 8 or 9 days without shaving, what you can see now on my face. And in order to shave this smooth, typically for my type of skin and for my type of beard, I will have to use 2 of these blades at the same time. The way it works for me without irritation is by using one blade first and getting rid of the bulk, because one blade does not give you the smooth skin. And after that, after the all bulk is gone, then I use a rotational razor from Philips of this type, and then this one makes my skin really smooth and avoids any kind of irritation. Something like traditional razor blade with 3, 4, 5 or whatever, 2 blades does not work for me at all. When I try to shave 9 days or 7 or 6 or 10 days old beard with this kind of shavers, they immediately become clogged with the hair, and it takes a lot of time and it makes huge irritation, especially here in the neck area. And the only reason I have this now in my drawer is because of this single blade, which I use just to make some contour here and maybe a little bit on my neck. That's it. I don't use it for shaving at all. The only way these razors work for me, if I shave, let's say, clean and smooth with the electronical razors, and then if I start shaving regularly every second day or maximum every third day, and then my skin gets used to this kind of blades and frequent shavings, then that is the only way this works for me without irritation. Another reason why I'm using electrical razors over something like this in normal day-to-day basis, because I'm a seafarer, and I found that having razor without really sharp blades at sea and shaving during the bad weather when the vessel is rolling and pitching, that is much safer, and I avoid cuts completely. With these ones I can just shave on a dry skin, completely dry skin, with this kind of blade, or maybe I use some shaving foam, and without preparation this works also very well. But using only this kind of rotational blade on a hair which is like 9-10 days long, causing me too much time to struggle and to get through the thick hair what I have now on my face. That's why, what I told you in the beginning, I'm using the one blade first and then the second one. Let's have a look on this Henson Shaving. One blade, one set of blades inside. So this is basically the aluminium razor holder. The fancy thing is that the blade, which I'm going to insert inside just in a moment, is squeezed with this top part and the bottom part in a certain way, and then over here this creates a really tiny tiny blade to stick out from the blade holder, and this tiny amount of extraction makes it really stiff and basically allows you to shave smoothly. And that's it. Let's give it a try. You can use any type of blades for this Henson shaver. You don't need to stick for any specific one. By the way, Henson Shaving makes two types of these razors, with a mild or medium variant, and this is mild variant, meaning that this has the least amount of blade exposed outside of the holder. Okay, now I will make it tight, and this basically, that's it. I will shave half of the face with Henson Shaving and half of the face with the razors I normally use. I have a completely dry skin. I'm not going to prepare it anyhow, so it's dry. I want to pay attention that now, after last shaving, maybe 10 days ago, I have still some irritation on my neck, and I will use on this side Henson Shaving. On other side, where I don't have so much irritation, I will use a combination of one blade from Philips and this razor. For the purpose of this video, I will swap this used one blade cassette to the brand new from the new set. Alright, let's get started. What can I say? It works nice so far. It cuts through the hair easily. Let's check the most difficult part on my neck. And I'm a skinny guy. I don't have a lot of fat on my neck, so I have really kind of sharp edges to work around. And let's see. As I mentioned earlier, you see some old kind of irritation on my neck was visible behind the beard, and now you can see that it's exposed. But this blade kind of cuts nicely and gently on top over the existing irritation, and so far nice. I would say that the blade is sharp because it's a brand new blade. I don't get the feeling that my hair is pulled because of this type of blades, where the hair first gets stuck in between of the blades, and then the blade is clogged, and altogether this is just pulling my hair. Unlike here, this Henson shaver really just cuts through the hair and does the job very well. I will put a little bit more cream. and go upwards. I would say that I still need to shave a little bit, just because the last time I was shaving with this kind of blade was probably like 12 years ago at least, so I'm not used to, but what I can say, in a really short amount of time I have half of my face clean. I would say no irritation apart of the old one which was already there. And now, for comparison, let me use my previous method. Alright, here is a quick comparison. Henson Shaving on the left side and just Philips one blade on this side. Of course I'm very used to using this blade, and if you can see, I can just really quickly get rid of the majority of the beard, and any wrong movement of this blade will not cause you a huge cut and bleeding. From the other side, I would say I'm very satisfied with the job which was done by the Henson shaver. The only reason I cannot shave my face entirely with this kind of razor is that I have these dots on my skin, also here under my nose, which are, how do you call this, pronounced, so they are a little bit above my skin, and this blade, or this kind of blade, they just cut over those dots and I get bleeding. That's why this electrical blade can easily go over these kind of spots without causing me bleeding. But I'm very satisfied with this one. Let's continue. So now I will use the Philips blade, and to make myself happier I will use a little bit of oil again. I would say that's it. That is the way I normally shave. The skin is already smooth. The neck is smooth if I go upwards with my hand. That is also smooth. Maybe a little bit. And again, the best thing about these shavers, that under my nose where I have these dots, I can easily shave. This design really makes sense, and the razor inside of the razor blade is squeezed in that way that it makes me feel like I'm actually shaving like with a real unsafe kind of old school razor. That is really a rigid feel, and what Henson advertised, I think that is a reality just in your hand. So let's do one more thing. I will use this Henson shaving blade over the part of my face which I just finished with the electrical blade from Philips, and see if I can catch some more hair. I would say maybe none to a little bit of hair that I could have still catched with the Henson shaver, just because these round razor blades from Philips, they work really great, and that's why I was not able to catch a lot of residues from by using this Henson shaver. But this razor is far more better than these reusable ones with several number of blades in one razor. This makes no sense to me, and if you are not happy by using mechanical blades, electrical blades, this Henson shaving will be a really good choice for you. And if you shave every day or every 2 days, then this is a really great blade. I would say that is as good as I would typically shave. I'm very satisfied. Henson shaving did not really create any extra irritation. It is really typical for my kind of skin. And as you can see, even on this side, where I shaved with mechanical blade, there is still irritation, but this is nothing that is wrong with the Henson shaver. This is really very typical irritation to my skin, and if I start shaving every other day or every 3 days, then this will be just gone. It is just because I had 10 days old beard, and only because of that. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for your time. I will leave links to the Henson shaver. If you can evaluate my review as reasonable and valuable, smash like, and maybe if you are in Netherlands, you can visit Scheersalon. I will also leave link in the description. Thank you then for sending this extra tester of aftershave. Thank you for being on my channel. Subscribe, smash like, share this video with your friends, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.